Hi, this is Brad Linder with Lilliputian, and this is an Amazon Kindle Fire, which is a $200 tablet that normally ships with a custom version of Android 2.3 developed by Amazon, but it's possible to install an early build of Android 4.1 Jelly Bean on the tablet. And at this moment, it's still pretty early stuff. It doesn't support hardware video acceleration, which means that high-definition video playback is going to be hit or miss at best. You're not going to be able to stream from Netflix, and that's fine because it's also difficult to get Wi-Fi working on this particular build. The developer who ported this in just a couple of days after the source code for Jelly Bean was released expects to have both of those fixed very shortly, but in this first initial build, it's not available. By the time you're watching this video, it might be. So you'll be able to find more information about downloading and installing Android 4.1 Jelly Bean on the Kindle Fire at Lilliputian.com, and more information about the updated builds as they become available. But what you do get right out of the box here is sort of a very snappy user interface, access to new Google apps, including the Play Magazines application, and the notification bar that has support for rich media. So I don't have any notifications at the moment, but if I did, you might see things like album art for music or reply buttons for email messages. And in the settings, you can see that this is indeed running Android 4.1.1. This is the same sort of hybrid phone tablet user interface that we've seen on the Google Nexus 7, which means that, like a phone, you've got sort of this dedicated row down here for apps. Notifications come from the top of the screen instead of the bottom, and the home screen doesn't rotate. But applications like, say, a web browser do rotate. And some of those animations should be smoother once hardware video acceleration is enabled. So basically, right now it's just something to play with. Pretty soon it should be a full version of Android 4.1 Jelly Bean with support for high-definition video, Wi-Fi, basic use as a tablet. Right now it's just sort of a neat tool to play with. In order to install this, you're going to need to root your Kindle Fire and install a custom recovery application such as Clockwork Mod or TeamWin Recovery Project. And you can find some tips for doing that at Lilliputian.com as well. This is Brad Linder with Lilliputian, and a first look at Android 4.1 Jelly Bean on the Kindle Fire.